What's up, everyone? Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the mindset you need to have to be successful with Amazon. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't really know who I am, my name is Eric Cooper. I've sold well over $2 million on Amazon and consistently sell $100,000 every single month. In this course, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the mindset you need to have to be successful. I'm going to be showing you guys the exact account setup guide you need to follow, so how to make your Amazon seller account exactly step by step. And I'm also going to be teaching you how this business model works. This is very, very important. We're then going to be talking about what softwares you need to actually start this business, understanding the price graphs. We're going to be talking about how to use Profit Buddy to find profitable products. Okay, what software Profit Buddy is, how it works. We're going to talk about how to make this business hands-off and the exact way to do that. We're going to be talking about how to scale with a virtual assistant team with my hiring strategy. And we're also going to be talking about, at the end, some beginner Amazon mistakes that can cost you thousands, okay? Make sure you guys watch this in series at a time. I purposely made it this way so that you actually can follow each video step by step, and it's going to help you the best, okay? Don't start with 7 and then watch 2, all right? Just go in order. It's going to help you the most. And I put this together to really help you guys learn exactly how to start your Amazon business, find your first product to sell, and actually start making money with the business, okay? I've actually been able to help 3 different students be able to hit 100,000 in sales. This is Anthony. He's done 200,000 in sales. This is Bree. She's done 145,000 in sales. And this is RDB. He's also done 100,000 in sales. So before you ask yourself, should I really listen to this guy? He has good results. I have good results, but also what I teach works, okay? And I have a lot of students, whether you're even just trying to get your first sales or, a few thousand sales, maybe you're even trying to get to 100,000. The strategies that I teach work as long as you guys follow. You guys can look at this. You can pause if you want to read these testimonials, see the sales and all that stuff. I'm not going to go over them, okay? We don't need to do that. But let's go ahead and start talking about kind of the mindset shift you guys actually need to have to be successful with Amazon, okay? Because this is actually super important, because if you don't have your mindset in check, you will not be able to make money with Amazon. So let's first start off with how everyone starts Amazon, okay? We're gonna make a simple graph here and explain where you're at. So typically when you first start, okay, this bottom graph here, this is an M, and this is for motivation, okay? Typically, actually no, I want my motivation to be here. Ignore that. Ignore this bottom graph. All right, this is time. All right, typically, when you guys first look into a business like Amazon, you're usually gonna start around here. All right, you're gonna start off super motivated. Everything's gonna seem awesome. You're gonna think everything is perfect. And you're gonna start there, you're gonna start doing the business, and you're gonna hit your first roadblock. Okay, and you're slowly gonna be like, whoa, what the heck? Like this is kind of a little difficult, this is annoying. And then you're gonna hit your second roadblock. And this is where you guys need to make a choice as to how serious you are going to take this. Because if you want to be successful, if you truly wanna have top 1% results and become successful with Amazon, you have to take this and push through it. You have to push through it, no matter how long it takes. And eventually, your graph will start to look like this. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're enjoying the video. Just have a quick little announcement for you guys. This week, I'm hosting a live training where I show exactly how to build Amazon step by step. It's completely live, and at the end, I have a Q&A session. So if you'd like to take part of that and learn a little bit more about how to build Amazon, a little bit more hands-on, I'll have the link below to actually attend that training, and I'll see you guys there. And this is how the business works. Any business, for that matter. You will start off super happy, super jacked up, super hyped up, ready to go, and you will hit your first roadblock. And again, that's where you can either quit, give up, move on to a different business, thinking that's going to make things easier, which it will not. Do not do that, okay? That is the silliest thing you can do. Or you can persevere, invest into coaching, guidance, help, whatever, and learn how to grow the business much faster, okay? That is the only way to build this business. You cannot give up on your first headache. And if you do have a headache, if you do have something come up, you have a roadblock, like I said, you could either invest into getting help to basically solve the problem for you, or at least reach out, get some help, get some guidance, you know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing you guys can do, okay? It's very, very important that you guys do this. Now, the other thing that is super important is you guys need to ignore. All right, there's no way I'm typing that out. There's no way I'm typing that out. Let's do this. You need to ignore your friends and family, okay? The reason why I say this is because when I started my Amazon business, okay, I was working at Pizzahut. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. I'm just like, look, I got to try to make some type of money online. That way I don't have to work a job to make money. And so I started with Amazon. This was after I'd lost money in crypto and tried a bunch of other stuff, right? And so I tried Amazon, and I can remember telling my Pizzahut manager, hey, look, I'm going to try selling products on Amazon, just reselling products on Amazon and see exactly what happens. And my manager, after I had told him I, over leveraged my credit card, I had spent a lot of money on a course, I had spent money on inventory, and, kind of went into, not necessarily debt, but, put a lot on my credit card in order to get started. And my manager said, I'm stupid and this is crazy and it's not going to work. He's tried it. It's silly. It doesn't work. And I remember a little piece of you when you tell someone something like that, especially someone that you really like and trust. Like, it could be friends, family. My manager isn't someone that I super, liked and trusted, but I told him. And he told me that, and I can remember feeling like a little demotivated after that, right? Because it's like, oh, like, wow, this guy doesn't really trust that I could do this. He doesn't think it makes sense. And so it's really, really sad when you have that stuff happen, and this is why you just have to ignore. One of the biggest lessons I've learned over time is that just because your friends and family want what's best for you doesn't mean they know what's best for you. Okay, I want you guys to understand that quote again. Just because your parents want what's best for you doesn't mean they know what's best for you. So you may tell your parents, hey, look, I'm looking to start selling products on Amazon, and that's just way past their time in the nicest way possible. Or you may even try to tell your spouse, you may even try to tell your partner, hey, I'm looking to start this Amazon business. They're going to say that is stupid because it's not real, it's not natural, it's not something that everyone does. And so just understand that you really have to be super tunnel visioned on your mission, your goal, what your vision actually is. And even if people think that it's silly, people think that it's stupid, you cannot listen to them. You have to ignore and just do your thing and commit, okay? Which kind of leads me to my last point here, which is that you are all in or you're not in at all. Okay, and this is something that I've realized to really be successful with business, you guys just need to be all in, okay? Whether that's, starting this business when you don't have all your questions figured out, which obviously this will teach you guys everything, but no matter what, you guys will still probably have some unanswered questions. And do you just give up? Do you quit because you don't know your questions? No, you start no matter what, okay? After this video, you guys should be starting your seller account and moving on to my next video where you learn how to start your seller account. That is what you guys need to do. You have to be all in or you're not in at all, right? If we come back over here to this graph, you start off pretty much all in, right? Then you hit a road bump. And since you're kind of like half in now, that's where people actually start to drop off, right? That's where people start to drop off because they're like, I'm kind of in, I'm kind of not in. So the reason why you want to have the mentality of all in or not in at all is so when you do have those moments of like, not really sure what your next steps is, you have a little bit of fear, you have a little bit of disparity, maybe something happened, it doesn't matter because you're so focused on the mission and you've just locked in long term. One of the best ways to look at being successful is this, okay? If you guys, let's see here. If you guys, this is a weight, by the way, this is a dumbbell. If you guys go to the gym and you guys go consistently for 6 months, every day, and you guys learn, you do something, are you guys going to achieve some type of results? Most likely, right? You're going to have a much higher likelihood chance of seeing results within 6 months versus obviously within 2 months. And here's the craziest thing about going to the gym and doing something like this. You could have perfect training, perfect form, perfect diet, and train for 1 month. But you could also then train for 6 months every single day and not have maybe the best form, not have the best, type of diet. But you will probably have much better results simply by staying all in and showing up. And that is the truth. That is how you win in business. All these young people you see, all these older people that you see, all of these people that are successful with business, the biggest thing is they're all in on it. They're all in on that business. And that's it. They focus on it. They don't care if they have an up and down, because as you guys go through this entrepreneurial journey, you will have ups and downs. I've had them. I've had moments where I've lost money with Amazon. I've made inventory mistakes. I've done all sorts of stuff. But I've just kept going, even when I myself didn't really know what I was doing. And that is the mentality you guys need to have in order to be successful with Amazon. Okay, and I can promise you having that mentality will help. And hopefully you guys go ahead and take this, you take it seriously, because this is the transformation you guys need to have. And I genuinely think this will help. For those of you guys that haven't already, below this video, I'm going to have a link for a live training where I actually basically explain exactly how to do the business a little bit more in depth as well. And I show at the end a Q&A where I answer your guys' questions. So if you guys need a little bit of extra help with kind of getting into the business, or maybe you just want to be able to come in and ask me questions in a Q&A, I'll have the link below this to go ahead and get registered. And for those of you that really want to scale this business a lot faster and you don't want to have to deal with the potential headaches and roadblocks, or at least have someone that can kind of help you get the solution for those headaches, you guys can apply below to work with me one-on-one, and I can help you work and build this business with me. So when you guys do have those problems and you're not really sure how to fix them, like how to find products, how to get ungated, anything like that, you guys can always have me there to help you through it and to build this business. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, the next video is how to actually set up your Amazon account, but exactly how this business works, some of the business terms, stuff like that. This is a very important video so you understand the whole business model itself, okay? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.